Okay, towards which side the Rajasthan plains are sloped, guys? To which side they will be sloping? They will be sloping towards southwest. So Rajasthan plains are sloping towards southwest. Right? And the Rajasthan plains are known for the salt lakes. Can you name any of the salt lake? Sambar, Didwana, Degna, Khattu, etc. Sambar lake, that is the biggest salt lake of the Rajasthan desert. Sambar, Didwana, Degna, Khattu, etc. Okay, guys. So this is related to the Rajasthan plains. Right. Next comes the Punjab Haryana plains. Same area occupied, guys. The Punjab Haryana plains also occupy the same area of 1.75 lakh square kilometers. Right? The Punjab Haryana plains are also said to be occupying the same area of 1.75 lakh square kilometers, and these plains are said to be made up of doabs. Punjab Haryana plains are made up of doabs. Doab is the land present between two of the rivers. So Doab is the land present between two of the rivers. So the doabs present in Punjab Haryana plains are: number 1, Bist Jalandhar Doab, BIST, Bist Jalandhar Doab, number 1. So this is present between Bias and Satluj rivers. Okay, Bist Jalandhar, Bias and Satluj river. Then comes Bari Doab, Bari, BARI, Bari Doab, present between Bias and Ravi rivers. Then Rechna Doab, Rechna Doab, present between Ravi and Chenab rivers. Then comes Chaj Doab, CHAJ, Chaj, Chenab and Jhelum rivers. Chenab and Jhelum rivers. Right. Then comes Sindh Sagar Doab, Sindh Sagar Doab. This is present between the Indus and its tributaries. Indus and its tributaries, and this Doab, Sindh Sagar Doab particularly is present in the Pakistan region. Okay, this is related to the Punjab Haryana plains. Right. Next we will be talking about the Ganga Plains. Yeah, I forgot to tell one thing, guys. In Punjab Haryana plains, some of the questions have been asked in the examination. Right. The Khadar lands. What were the Khadar lands? Just now we have seen the near alluvium. Right. In Punjab Haryana plains, the Khadar lands are called as the Bet lands. This was prelims question. In Punjab Haryana plains, the Khadar lands are called as the Bet lands. Okay, and the broad flood plains full of rivers, right? So along the river sides you will be having the flood plains. They are called as Dayas. The broad flood plains are called as the Dayas. Okay, and towards the northern side of the Punjab Haryana plains, guys, you are having the Shivalik ranges. Okay, so from the Shivalik ranges, several of the streams are entering into the Punjab Haryana plains. So what they do, they will be eroding the plains here. The streams will be eroding the plains, and they are called as the chos, C-H-O-S. They will be called as the chos. So the eroded plains of eroded regions of Punjab Haryana plains are called as the chos. This was the prelims question in optional geography, guys. Okay. Yeah. Next comes the third one, the Ganga Plains. And the Ganga Plains are said to be the largest divisions of the Great Plains. They are occupying 3.75 lakh square kilometers of area. Lakh square kilometers of area, and the Ganga Plains are divided into three smaller divisions. The Upper Ganga Plain, the Middle Ganga Plain, Upper Ganga Plains. These are the Middle Ganga Plains and the Lower Ganga Plains. Upper Ganga Plains, Middle Ganga Plains and the Lower Ganga Plains. Right. The Upper Ganga Plains are known for the meandering rivers. Most of the rivers which are flowing here are meandering. So Upper Ganga Plains are known for the meandering rivers, right? And the Middle Ganga Plains are known for the flooding rivers. Middle Ganga Plains are known for the flooding rivers, and we know that the Kosi, the Saura of Bihar, flows in the Middle Ganga Plains. And the Lower Ganga Plains are said to be the most flattest land surface on the earth, guys. Because as we have said that, as we are talking about the Ganga Plains, we said that the gradient of the Ganga Plains is 20 centimeters per kilometer. The slope is, if you are going from 0 to 1 kilometer, the slope is just 20 centimeters. Whereas in the world, the curvature of the earth is 2 kilometers per, 2 meters per kilometer. Right. Whereas here, the Lower Ganga Plains, the slope is just 2 centimeters. Okay, only this much. That is the reason because of which they are said to be the most flat lands of the world, guys. Highly flat. So if you are standing somewhere here, right, if there are no obstructions present, you can see for several kilometers together on the ground. Okay, that is the most flat lands of the world, right? And the lower regions of the Lower Ganga Plains, right? The lower extensions of the regions of the Lower Ganga Plains are covered by the coastal forests, right? And these forests are the deltaic forests. Okay. And what are these forests present in the coastal areas called as? Generally, they are called as the mangroves. Wherever the forests are developed in the waterlogged conditions, water stagnated conditions, they are called as the mangroves. Okay, if they are present on the coastal areas, they are called as the littoral forests. And the littoral forests present here are the Sundarbans. Okay, I'll tell you a little bit of the Sundarbans. You know, Sundarbans are known for the tigers, the man-eating tigers. Right? Lots of people got killed and eaten by the human beings. Do you know what is the reason there? Right? The littoral forests. Most of the times the areas are inundated by the waters. So automatically the areas are completely, the areas have completely become muddy and sticky because of the waterlogged conditions. And in that waterlogged conditions, whatever the trees perpetuate or the trees live, right, they will be having the agiotropic roots. Okay, the roots of the trees, right, will be coming onto the surface in the form of spikes. If this is the tree, right, the roots will be coming onto the surface because many a times the water will be inundating in these areas, right? So the people who are living in that Sundarban areas, when they go for collection of honey or some forest produce, right? So they will be wading through these muddy waters. Okay, when they wade through these muddy waters, right, these spikes are very sharp, guys. Right, several times they will be stuck into these muddy waters, and whenever the tiger roars, okay, the tiger roars, the reverberations of that roaring sounds will be making them shaky, and they get stuck, because when they move faster, the leg will be penetrating deep into the muds, and they get stuck there. So to avoid the killings by the tigers, what the people will be doing? They will be putting a mask on the back, because tiger always attacks from the back, guys. It will not attack from the front. So they will be using the marks on the backs, and they will be doing their works, guys. And generally people will be going in groups to avoid that killings, guys. So this is related to the Ganga Plains. Right. The fourth division, the Brahmaputra Plains. Right. The Brahmaputra Plains are also called as the Assam Plains. Right. The Assam Plains, and the total area covered by the Assam Plains is 56,000 square kilometers. Very less area is being covered by the Brahmaputra Plains, just 56,000 square kilometers. Right. And they extend for a distance of 720 kilometers. Okay, they extend for a distance of 720 kilometers. This is the Brahmaputra or Assam Plains, 720 kilometers, right? The width of these plains ranges between 60 to 100 kilometers. The width is ranging between 60 to 100 kilometers. And the gradient of these plains, the slope of these plains is 12 centimeters per kilometer. 12 centimeters per kilometer is the gradient of the Brahmaputra plain. Right? And the plains, the Assam Plains, start from Sadia Gorge. They start from Sadia Gorge, and they end at the Dubri, at the foothills of Garo Hills, at the foothills of the Garo Hills. Okay, after that what happened? The plains are entering into Bangladesh, which we are least bothered of. We are talking only about the Assam Plains. Okay, so the Assam, the river Brahmaputra is called as Brahmaputra only between Sadia Gorge and Dubri. Okay, after Dubri it enters into Bangladesh, where it is called as Jamuna. So these plains, right, are said to be the plains of Arkan Belt. Okay, these plains are said to be the plains of the Arkan Belt, and this belt is known for the oil resources. So Assam region is also known for the oil resources, guys. And in this area, within the Assam Plains, we know that the Assam Plains are found because of the Brahmaputra river, right? So within the Brahmaputra river, you are having a big island called Majuli. Majuli is the biggest riverine island of the world, right? Its area was more than 1255 square kilometers. Its area was more than 1255 square kilometers, but because of the floods and the erosions, right, it has reduced to around 550 square kilometers. Okay, reduced to 550 square kilometers. Right. The formation of the Majuli Island I will be telling you when we talk about the rivers.